Welcome back to ConnectLink, a community where entrepreneurs, talents, and investors build startups. For those who are new to our channel, I will tell you more about ConnectLink at the end of the video. Watch till the end. In our previous videos, we've talked about how to build your startup and how to save money. However, it costs money to start a business. Founding your business is one of the first and most important financial choices most business owners make. Today, I'm excited to share with you some valuable insights on securing funding for your startup. I will guide you through the process step by step. If you have a groundbreaking idea and need financial support to bring it to life, this video is for you. Let's get started. Before we go to the part on how to get fundings, I want to first introduce the common types of startup funding. Type 1. Self-funded. One of the most common ways to get a business up and running is through bootstrapping. Basically, you use your own funds to run your business. This money may come from personal savings, low or no interest credit cards or mortgages, and lines of credit on your home. Technically, this isn't really a source of funding. You are just paying for it yourself with your hard-earned cash, minimizing expenses such as you can still cover bills. Type 2. Friends and family. A great piece of startup advice is to start with your inner circle and branch out when it comes to selling your business. In other words, start seeking fundings for your business from family and friends. Borrowing money from friends and family is a classic way to start a business. While it may be harder to convince investors or banks of the quality of your idea, your family and friends often believe in your dream. The downside is that borrowing money is a quick way to lose friends and sour your family relationships. Be careful if you decide to proceed in this way. Type 3. Crowdfunding platforms. Crowdfunding has rapidly become the premier way for entrepreneurs to get their startup funded. When websites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo first started, there were a number of businesses that had great success putting together funding through their reach. Crowdfunding involves getting a large group of people to back your company with relatively small individual contributions. These backers will not always get a say in how your business is operated, depending on the platform, and they collectively share a relatively small risk each, because together they enthusiastically want the project in question to exist. However, lots of companies aim for crowdfunding, so you have to generate a lot of buzz to make it through the overall signal noise. It is also very possible to overextend yourself and frustrate backers, which can lead to a great deal of animosity before your company is even really off the ground. Type 4. Government grants or loans. Many people don't know that their government may be offering convenient loans or full-on grants for aspiring entrepreneurs in their midst. Because new businesses are a large source of economic growth in industrialized economics, governments have it in their best interest to support individuals looking to throw their chip into the ring. The downside of grants is that they are highly competitive and it's often time-consuming to apply. Type 5. Business loans. Business loans provide you with a sum of money that then has to be repaid to the lender with interest. Business loans allows you to maintain equity and control of your business without having to worry about answering to any investor or giving up equity. Some banks specifically offer loans to small business, but banks historically are care about giving money to small companies. It can be difficult to qualify, and you must make sure you know who you are borrowing from before you sign on the dotted line. Type 6. Local contests. Unless you have an incredible idea and a strong business history, you are probably not going to make it into Shark Tank. However, local Shark Tank style competitions may be less competitive. As they are more locally focused, they often require a business operates in a particular area to enter. They are also a great way to practice your pitch for other investors. Generally, you won't lose anything but time for trying. And even if you are not the number one choice, you may spread awareness of your business. Type 7. Investors. An investor is a person who has control over some pool of assets and who invests money into projects in exchange for shares. Investors will have expectations that you use the money in frugal and wise ways, such as for expanding market share through marketing and not wasting funds on unnecessary expenditures. As a result, investors will expect a return on their investments within a certain period. These expectations can make dealings with investors difficult and stressful. The emphasis will often be placed on growth, and pressure to expand your business assets will be coming from outside you and your team. So, what are the steps for securing fundings for your startup? Step 1. Prepare a solid business plan. Before seeking fundings, you need a comprehensive and compelling business plan. This plan should outline your vision, market analysis, competitive advantage, target audience, and financial projections. Investors want to see a clear roadmap to success. Step 2. Determine how much funding you will need. Every business has different needs, and no financial solutions is one size fits all. Your personal financial situation and vision for your business will shape the financial future of your business. Once you know how much startup fundings you will need, you need to figure out how you will get it. Step 3. Assessing funding requirements. Assessing funding requirements is a crucial stage in the startup's process. It includes product development, market research, operational expenses, and marketing efforts. Costs associated with product development include everything from design and research to testing and prototyping. Conducting surveys, examining competitors, and determining target markets are all included in market research costs. Overhead expenditures include rent, electricity, payroll, and legal fees are included in operational expenses. To determine a realistic funding target, it is essential to utilize financial projections and industry benchmarks. Financial projections help in estimating future revenue streams and expenses, allowing entrepreneurs to gauge the funding required to sustain operations until profitability. Industry benchmarks provide valuable insights into the average funding requirements of similar startups in the small sector, giving a benchmark to compare against. Establishing a clear budget and timeline is of utmost importance when allocating resources effectively. A budget outlines the projected expenses and income, providing a comprehensive overview of the financial landscape. It enables startups to identify areas where resources are needed the most and make informed decisions on resource allocation. Additionally, a timeline helps in setting deadlines and milestones for various activities, ensuring that funds are allocated in a timely manner. By having a clear budget and timeline, entrepreneurs can track their progress, make adjustments if necessary, and communicate effectively with stakeholders, including potential investors. Step 4. Identifying potential funding sources. As we introduced in the formal part, there are many types of funding sources. Each funding option comes with its own benefits and considerations. To identify the most suitable funding sources for your startup, you need to conduct extensive research and consider factors such as your business model, industry, growth potential, and funding requirements. Understanding the specific criteria preference, and expectations of potential investors is crucial to determine which funding option aligns best with your goals and needs. Step 5. Preparing a compelling pitch. Crafting a persuasive pitch is crucial to attract potential investors. Start by creating a concise and compelling business plan that clearly outlines your startup's mission, vision, and unique value proposition. Understand your target market and articulate how your product or service solves a pressing problem or meets a specific need. Develop a pitch deck that effectively highlights your startup's market opportunity, competitive advantage, and potential for growth. Address common investor concerns and demonstrate your ability to mitigate risks and deliver results. Step 6. Secure funding. You can explore various funding options. Be sure to craft a compelling pitch deck and present your vision to potential investors. You can also find the investors in ConnectLink. In ConnectLink, we have a huge community that gathers founders, contributors, and investors. You can access powerful networks all over the world. We also offer you the one-stop service to help you find the best fit investors who share similar values with you and your product. You can get your ideas spread out by easily making your first post from the link in the description. Step 7. Building relationships with investors. Establishing meaningful connections with potential investors is a vital aspect of securing funding. Attend networking events, join industry-specific organizations, and leverage your personal and professional networks to meet potential investors. It's crucial to establish confidence and keep lines of communication open throughout the fundraising process, while also maintaining strong investor relationships. Take the time to understand investors' preference, investment criteria, and previous investments. Ensure that your startup's goals and values align with those of potential investors to foster long-term partnerships. Step 8. Securing fundings and moving forward. Once you have crafted a compelling pitch and established the relationships with investors, it is time to secure the necessary startup funding. Negotiate investment terms based on the thorough understanding of your startup's value and growth potential. Conduct due diligence to ensure that both parties have a clear understanding of the terms and conditions. Seek legal advice to navigate the complexities of funding agreements. As you secure funding, remain adaptable and agile, focusing on executing your business plan and delivering on your promise. Securing fundings for your startup requires perseverance, resilience, and a solid strategy. Remember, it is not just about the money. It is about finding the right partners who believe in your vision. Stay persistent, refine your pitch, and don't be discouraged by rejections. We hope this video has been helpful to you. You can also find more details about this topic in our blog. I'll put the link in the description. The exciting news is that you can seek one-on-one consultant with ConnectLink to get advice and plans to get your funding secured. We have strong networks of investors who are excited to help founders to start their business. By working with us, you can find the best way to get fundings according to your business strategic plan and get long-term investment plans for your future scaling and growth. Don't wait and click the link in the description to book the first consultant with us. For those who are new to this channel and not familiar with ConnectLink, ConnectLink is a community that integrates resources for entrepreneurs who want to find talent and investors, talents who aim to find real startups to contribute, and investors who find interesting startups to fund. Please check our website in the description if you are any one of these groups that have enthusiasm in startup business. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or additional tips to share, please leave a comment below. If you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. See you next video.